Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Johnson, and I ride a Royal Enfield Himalayan. And today we're turning east, coming away from the ocean, heading towards the small little town of Honeydew before we turn south again. And, well, glad I could share it with you. Thanks for riding along. Now, as we continue to ride east, away from the ocean, the views of this part of Humboldt County really start to open up. Kind of seems to change by the minute almost. So sit back and relax, and enjoy my take on visual storytelling. Thanks for riding along. So after about a 45-minute ride with the sun on my face on this beautiful day, I decided to pull over and take a break, try to get something cold to drink, and just enjoy some of this beautiful day. So for those of you that follow the channel, you'll recognize my buddy Ranger Steve. And for those of you that are new to the channel, well, let's just say Steve is an expert on all things related to the redwood ecosystem. No joke. And he's a good friend of mine. And when I told him I was going to take a trip down the Lost Coast and beyond, he got real excited about a place that he's been wanting to check out for quite some time. So, he decided to tag along. Ranger Steve has arrived. Right on. So Steve and I decided to take advantage of the shade provided by these nice oak trees here. Kind of sit down and look at the map, see where we are, and, well, get a game plan going forward. And speaking of which, now might be a good time to point out the fact that this is another checkpoint for you if you wanted to take a shorter loop. All you have to do is cross that bridge, and it'll take you all the way back to 101 through some amazing redwoods. And then on back to Eureka. So after a spell under the oak trees, Steve and I decided on a route that we were going to take, and it's one I'd been on before that he's never been on, but he was a little skeptic because of not having a four-wheel drive vehicle. But we looked at the map and decided that was the best way to go, and just prayed his truck would make it.
Here we go.
So as we continue our giant loop south, I gotta tell you, the road really starts to get interesting at this point. You know, we're getting ready to enter into the King Range, and the conditions are changing. It's going to switch over to some gravel and back and forth, and this is really when it starts to get fun. Like it hasn't been already.
Oh man, it's pretty.
Now at this point in the route, the road really starts to get steep and just keeps climbing and climbing. And then out of nowhere, it just turns to gravel.
Yeah. Good? You good? You good? Okay, this is as bad as it gets. Yeehaw! Man, you gotta watch for potholes for sure. And there's definitely a smell in the air. Harvest season is about a month out. Shadow. Okay. Steve has gone ahead. We're right behind him. Just double check the map, make sure we're on the right spot. I think we're a couple hours away from Shelter Cove. And when we get there, there's a place called the Jibbo Brewery, which we're gonna go have lunch at and get supplies for tonight. Thanks for riding along. Gotta pick your line on this. Take the lead, thanks.
So as Steve and I made our way down the mountain towards Shelter Cove, it was pretty slow going. The road was rutted, a lot of switchbacks. We really had to take our time, and it took a couple of hours to get to Shelter Cove. But it was beautiful, and I really had a good time.
Man, a lot of switchbacks in here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is pretty steep, a little loose, kind of rutted in places, got to pick a line. A lot of switchbacks, like right here. Alright. Figure if I just take it slow. Cool oak tree.